Today is day 5 of 28 days on the Ascent. Hello everybody, Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with John. Hello John.
Hello Joyce.
And today did not go according to plan at all. We had plans. We definitely had plans.
We were going to get off the ship.
We were going to get off the ship and we were going to do something that we've never done before. But we are going to be back because we're on 4 weeks. So it's on a 7 schedule, 7 night, 7 night. So it's Eastern Caribbean, Western Caribbean. So we will be back in these ports in 2 weeks. So what we planned to do today off the ship, we will do in 2 weeks from now. Right. So we're still not going to tell you what it is that we were going to do. The reason we didn't get off the ship.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling so great this morning, so needed to rest a little bit. I'm okay now. And
Nothing serious. He just wasn't feeling great.
Right.
Was feeling a little bit off.
Yeah.
And rather than take a chance.
Yeah, so Joyce stayed in the room and did some work with looking for excursions, and that's a lot of work.
It is.
I should help you more.
Okay. I have witnesses that he admitted that this is a lot of work.
It is. And then
it's so much work.
I used to help with the Vegas trips.
Oh, and it's okay. No, you never helped with the Vegas trips. You helped with the cruises.
Okay, right.
So John used to do all of the cruise planning. Right. He used to do all of the arranging, all of the booking. We didn't really do excursions a whole lot. We did excursions when our kids were young.
We didn't do this many cruises here.
No, not even close.
It was a little easier.
Yes.
You know, but, yeah.
When our kids were younger, we did some excursions through the cruise lines because we were just starting out and we didn't really know any different. But then as we went on and we went to the same places over and over and over and over and over, because living in, we lived in New Jersey when we first started cruising, so we would sail out of New York a lot, but we would also occasionally fly to Florida. But with 5 kids, 7 people to fly, it was expensive, besides the cost of the cruise, because back then we paid full price for our cruises. But then once we went to the Caribbean so many times, we just stopped doing excursions.
Right. Until we discovered Europe.
Well, no, until we started doing YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Once we started doing YouTube, we said, well, we need to show some more content. So we started doing some excursions, and that's when the research came in, and I started to do more research because a lot of people think that we make a lot of money off of YouTube, and we don't. We make hardly any money whatsoever. So paying for excursions to show videos for YouTube would actually end up costing us more money than we make from YouTube. We make very, 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 very little. The more subscribers we have, the more that we will make, the more viewing, the longer the people view, the more interactions we have, the better the algorithm. There's a whole thing to it that I had no clue as a YouTube viewer before we started doing this. I had no idea what meant anything.
And the likes are important.
Interaction. I said it the other day. All interaction.
And the comments have been really great. So that really helps. That's interaction.
So when YouTube, the algorithm sees that we have interaction, watching the video, not skipping through the ads, watching the entire video from start to finish, liking, commenting, all of those things improve our rating in the algorithm, and so we then get promoted more often by YouTube. So it's all computer analytics. So anyway.
And speaking of ads, we don't place the ads. They They place the ads where they want to place the ads, and they pick the ads that they want.
We have nothing to do with it.
We have nothing to do with it.
Just as an FYI.
Yes.
This is 28 days, so we have to talk about something, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a little FYI on YouTube and how it works. So anyway, so that's when I started to do the research for excursions, and we do a lot of things on our own, and we do a lot of private excursions.
Right.
We try not to ever do anything that's more than an hour to an hour and a half from the ship, just in case something were to go wrong. We're more cautious in Europe, because if you miss the ship in Europe, then you're really stuck, versus missing the ship, say, if we're in the Bahamas, then,
just hop on a plane.
Not such a big deal to fly home.
Right. Yeah.
So the research of the excursions, it's a lot, because if it's a place that you've never been before, that we've never been before, you have to look up the time of year, what the weather's like, what kind of activities there are, what town you're going to be in. And there's so much research to do. Hours and hours and hours and hours. It's unbelievable.
But you do the research, and you do a lot of coordinating with other people, too.
Yes, I do.
That's a lot.
I do. So I spent a lot of time today doing research, because I mentioned, I think maybe yesterday or the day before, we have 2 really big trips coming up, one in the spring and one in the fall. Both of them are to Europe, and they're both about 7 weeks long. So lots and lots of ports. It's connecting cruises, some land time. We'll talk about that another time.
Okay.
So on that note, we'll finish talking about what we were going to do, what we did. We'll finish talking about what we did today.
Right.
First, I'm going to give you the results of the survey.
Okay. So,
what was the survey question?
The question was, where do you eat breakfast, and where do you eat breakfast? And A was no breakfast, and that was 5%. B was room service, and that was 9%. C was the buffet, that was 42%. D was the sit-down restaurants, and like Luminae Blue and the regular main dining room, and that was 22%, and the cafe was 22%. So
cafe and sit-down restaurants, which are kind of the complete opposite ends of the spectrum, they tied for 22%, yes. And the popular vote was the buffet. Yeah. Which, I get it. Yeah. It's easy. It's on your own schedule. Those sit-down restaurants, the Luminae, the Blue, the main dining room. Right. I think their window is too short. I feel like they should serve breakfast till 9:30, and most of them serve it until 9 o'clock. And I just feel like, especially when you're on vacation, you want to sleep a little bit longer sometimes. I know a lot of people, especially as we age, are morning people. But even if you wake up early, sometimes you just don't want to get up and go and get rushing.
So the buffet is a good option.
So I think the buffet is a good option. So it makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense.
I want to talk about today's question.
Yes.
Question of the day.
So today's question is, what type of cabin do you typically book most commonly?
Most common, yeah.
On any cruise line. So because this is going to be covering any cruise line.
Right.
We're going to kind of lump sums together.
Okay. So A would be inside cabin.
Right.
B would be an ocean view.
Yes.
C would be a veranda or balcony.
So we're going to not pick Aqua and Concierge as a separate category, because those are just for Celebrity. And we know that some other cruise lines have other categories. So we're going to just lump together all of the balcony / veranda cabins. So if you book a veranda, whether it's a deluxe porthole veranda, a regular balcony on a different cruise line, concierge, Aqua, all of that, all in would be under C.
Okay, and D would be a suite. Or
suite.
That kind of category, suite category.
Yeah. So A
A is inside.
B.
B is ocean view.
C.
C is veranda
or balcony.
And D is a suite or that kind of premium.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
All right.
We love hearing from you guys. Yes. It's awesome. We are super, super excited.
Yes.
It's so great.
Yes.
We really do. We sit and we read the comments together and we answer them jointly and we take notes.
So nice.
Yeah. It's
nice.
Really we're really loving this experience. We're hearing from you that you're loving this experience, and I just want you to know that we really are also. It is a little earlier tonight. It's 10:35. We decided to come in to the cabin a little earlier tonight because it's been hard. I've been doing the video and then editing it, and it's been very late nights for me. So on that note, let's finish what we did today.
Okay.
So we stayed in.
Right. And then
we didn't get off the ship at all because John wasn't feeling well. I did a lot of excursions. He rested a lot. He took a good long afternoon nap. And then
we went to the casino for a little while.
We did. We went to the casino for a little
what
bit.
The heck, you know.
And we played and we had fun, and we played for a long time, but we didn't walk out with any money. We lost the money that we played with, but we played for a very long time. And that's always good. We're just happy to have done that.
Right.
So
I
earned a 9,000 point certificate.
Right. And I have a 4,000 point certificate. Right.
Because this cruise was my cruise to focus on, and next cruise we'll focus on John.
Right.
And play mostly under him.
Then we came up again. I actually laid down for a little bit again and got up. You did some more work on the computer. Got up and went to dinner, and today we decided to go to the buffet
because it was a restful day, and we just figured no point in getting all dressed up.
And the food's not bad up there.
I disagree. Like I think the food is not bad. I think the food is good.
I said it's not bad.
Right. What kind of measure is that? It's not bad.
It's actually good.
It's actually very good. I
like the food up there.
It's very good.
Yes,
I like the buffet.
I do.
People ask us all the time, don't you get sick of the cruise food? And the reason we don't get sick of it is because we change it up a lot. We go to different specialty restaurants when we have onboard credit to spend. We go to the buffet. I would say we go to the buffet at least one night of every cruise for dinner. Sometimes we go to Craft Social and we order like bar food. We'll do that, I'm sure, at some point during these 28 days. And we go to the different main dining rooms. Sometimes we're in a suite, and sometimes we're in an aqua cabin. And even when we're in a suite or an aqua cabin, instead of going to Luminé or going to Blue, sometimes we go to the main dining room. Each one has its own separate menu, so that's 4. And then there's the menu of the day, that's 5. And if you're in Blue, that's 6. Room service is an option for us. We rarely order room service, but now that we're Zenith and we get the benefit of complimentary room service, we definitely order it more often.
Right. And maybe a little, if we don't eat much for dinner, maybe we'll have a little something at night.
Right. Sometimes we go in the casino and we stay in the casino for a really long time. No, I think it's next door. We heard a knock and it's not our door. Sometimes we play in the casino for so long that we don't eat dinner, and then we come back to the cabin and order dinner.
Oh.
Do you want to see?
Oh, okay.
I think somebody might be knocking on our door.
Okay. Hi. Come on in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. We can put that over here. And we'll fit. Yeah, I think it will. And
that's great.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
I know. Okay.
Speaking of room service,
we ordered a salad.
Right on cue.
And then I have all these singles.
Do you want to grab one?
I keep singles with me on the cruise, and for Cafe Al Baccio.
Do you want to just grab one of those so we can
Yeah, sure.
show it to them?
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Oh, okay.
So we ordered a chicken Caesar salad. So it looks really good.
Yes.
It's actually very good.
It
So
is.
we ordered it with some extra chicken on it
Yes.
because they are a little skimpy on the chicken. So that's a tip for you. If you ever order something from room service, you can ask them to adjust it a little bit. So chicken Caesar salad, we always ask for extra chicken
Right,
because
right.
otherwise it give you like 2 ounces
Yeah,
of chicken.
it's all lettuce then. And
Yeah. So where were we? We were saying about
dinner. We had dinner at the buffet.
we had dinner at the
I
buffet.
liked it.
So I had a big salad, and then I had some like chicken fajita. I had the chicken, the peppers, and the onions. Just the chicken, the peppers, and the onions, and some salad.
Yeah, I had some little bit of flank steak, which was really good. I was surprised because I usually don't eat the red meat that much, but occasionally I do. And then I'm lying. I have red meat more than I should, but I don't really eat.
He
that
does
much.
eat red meat more than he should.
But I had some fish.
I eat red meat now, maybe twice a month.
Oh, I try not to.
I eat a lot of chicken.
More than
I eat a lot of chicken.
more than 3 nights a week. I try not to, but
I hope that you guys enjoy this because we're just being us.
yeah.
And we decided that we weren't going to do any editing, so this is us,
Yeah,
guys.
so I had some fish, spanakopita. It was
He
really.
had quite the smorgasbord
I
on
didn't
his
eat
plate.
everything. I really shouldn't have taken as much as I should. But every time you go in the buffet, I really should look at the buffet first, and because every time you go to a different station, you want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Then
And that's what I do.
Yeah.
I walk around the entire thing
Mhm.
and figure out what I want to eat.
Mhm.
I was going to make a salad, like a garden salad, and then I was going to order some grilled chicken breasts, but the line was really long. Whenever you go to the grilled section for dinner, it's all grilled to order. They have fish, pork chops, steak, and chicken.
Mhm.
You have to put in your order and then hang around or come back in, like 10 minutes or so. So I didn't feel like doing that. So that's why I got the chicken
Right.
from the fajita.
Did I mention the spanakopita?
You did.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
was good.
You said
And
it was
then-
really good.
Okay, and we didn't have dessert, so.
Right. So after dinner, we went
To the show.
right to the show.
Yes.
So tonight's show was Bridges. And we've never seen it before.
No, I thought that we did, but we didn't.
So-
yeah.
We saw Awakened.
Mm.
I don't know if it's Awakened or Awakened on the maiden voyage. And Bridges was supposed to premiere that week also. And they had some kind of, I think the crew, the production cast,
Mhm.
I think they weren't versed in it enough. They were a new group coming together, working together for the first time. It's a new opening of a ship and all that. So Bridges wasn't ready when we were here. And then we've been on the Ascent several times since then, but we really just don't go to the shows all that often. We'll go to the guest entertainers more than the production shows. And I think it's just because we see them once and then we don't go to them usually again. Sometimes for a long time later we'll go to
And
them
we were
again.
with friends, so it was good to see it with
Yes,
friends.
yes.
And,
Leah and Robbie
it was
went
a
with us.
really good show. And
It
you
was
have
excellent.
You have some clips or pictures
Yeah,
from it?
these are
Okay,
the
yeah.
clips and pictures that I'm
Right,
showing
right.
now.
And then we went to the club.
Right after that,
Right.
we were on deck 4, which we had the premium access seats, which is really lovely, in the theater. And we have premium access because we are both Ruby in the casino.
I hadn't seen it, right?
Well,
Right,
we
no,
get
just
premium
Ruby.
access because of Ruby.
Yes.
And then we went to the club, which is just pretty much right outside of the theater. And we went and we got there, it was about 20 after 8. So they were in the middle of pub trivia. And so when we got there, they were on doing the answers, and they were on like question number 2 out of like 10 questions or 15 questions or something. And we didn't know any of the answers.
No.
So it's a good thing we weren't there for the actual trivia part.
Yeah, we have to wait. There'll be a cruise in the future where hopefully Nancy will be on the cruise with us, and she knows all the answers.
Yeah.
So
Our friend Nancy's coming to join us in a couple weeks, and she is excellent at trivia. And so we will be doing, she likes doing all of the games and things like that. So we'll be doing a lot of that when she's here, all the activities. After the pub trivia, immediately following, Luigi, the cruise director, came in and did the yes or no challenge. And that's where a passenger sits in the chair for 3 minutes and has a conversation with Luigi. Luigi asks them questions, and they cannot say any form of yes or no. Can't say can't say can't say yup, nope.
Can't say it in another language.
Can't say it in
They went through all the languages.
Can't say nada. Can't say anything in a, you can't say any version of yes or no. And there were about 8 contestants. I did a couple pictures. There were 8 contestants, and out of the 8,
two beat them.
Made it all the way through. So you get 3 minutes. I don't know if I said that. You get 3 minutes to. You have to last 3 minutes without saying yes or no or any version of. And out of about 8 people, 2 of them made it. So that's very entertaining. It's very funny. Then, so if you're on the ship and you want to go to that and you wonder what it's about, it's good to see. Yes or no, it's called.
But you want to get there early enough to get a seat.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. And then we stayed there and saw. It was like
it
was like a Jeopardy, no?
Yes.
It was like a Jeopardy type of thing.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Jeopardy.
Of it. Jeopardy. That's my New York accent.
He's trying to say Jeopardy.
I did.
The TV show Jeopardy.
I didn't say it.
You said Jeopardy.
It's late. It's been a rough day.
So it's like Jeopardy, and it's called The Challenge, and it's 2 people that go up. They choose 2 people to be kind of the team leader, and they split the room in half, and that team leader can consult with that side of the room for an answer to a question, and then the same thing with the other side, so they take turns.
Maybe yes, a little. So maybe next week we'll do the one that Leah won, Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. We'll see.
All right. Okay.
I think it would be funny if we got John to be one of the contestants in one of these shows.
I don't think it would be funny at all.
I do. I think it would be really funny. I think it would be really entertaining. Let us know if you think that John should be a contestant in one of these shows.
I'm not always.
I think you should. I think you should. I think you should. So that was over about. The challenge started at 9:15. It was over about 9:45. It was about a half an hour long. And we said goodnight to Leah and Robbie. We stopped off at the casino to talk to the casino host. And they had a snowball raffle at 10 o'clock. Yeah. So we hung out to see if either one of our names were called for that. John actually won it 2 nights ago.
Right.
So it's every night they give away $100 if you have a certain number of points accumulated in playing in the casino. And if you have a certain number of points, your name is put in and randomly drawn. And it's $100 each night. But if the person that's called isn't there, that money rolls over to the next night. So they do it every night. And so the night that John won it, the winner wasn't there the night before, so he won $200, and it's $200 of free play.
Yeah.
They put it on your card.
Yeah, that worked out.
So that was fun. And then here we are. We came back to the cabin and we ordered a Caesar chicken salad because we're both hungry, and we're gonna have that. And I'm gonna edit the video, and then we will see you tomorrow. The next 2 days of the cruise are sea days. We are headed back to Fort Lauderdale, and I have lots and lots of things that I have selected on the calendar for tomorrow for the activities. Right. We'll see how many of them we get to do. Some of them will be me by myself. There's some craft things that I'm going to do. Some will be us together if I can convince him to come along. John's not a very crafted person, but I love crafts. And this video has run extremely long. I see that we're almost at 25 minutes.
On the last day, we're going to show the process of the back-to-back. So look forward to that.
Yeah, that would be on Sunday, on
Sunday,
turnaround day.
Right.
Tomorrow we have our Zenith lunch.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have lots of activities to do, and we have our consecutive cruiser. Is that tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes,
Did you look
that's
at-
tomorrow. It's Friday, so that's tomorrow.
Okay.
And I think it's in the morning. So John's gonna have to go to that because I have some arts and crafts activities that I'm gonna be doing.
I don't know where the letter is. Okay.
It's right over there.
Okay.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe below this video. Turn on the notification bell. That will let you know of any new videos that we post. We would love to have you join us along. We're very, very close to 20,000. Be part of it and join along. We appreciate you so much. We could not do this without you. Thank you for everything. Comment, share stories with us, ask us questions, respond to the poll, all of the above. Hit that thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. We really, really appreciate you. And as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.
Okay.